Hi everyone, it's Leanne. Nice to be back. Now there's the little journals from the last video. I covered the entire lot. I put their elastics on and we have 4. Okay. Now I was going to show you those envelopes that I was doing, and there's some of them. I'm going to show you how I did them. They're quite simple. I'm just going to put some glue here and here, just to fold that down. And that didn't work. Obviously the glue didn't come out. It's at night, so I'm very, very bad at night with my eyes. And there we go. There's our little envelope. So I'm going to show you how I made them. I have different sizes here. I've got this tiny, tiny little one. I'll just glue it. Come on, glue, come out. There we go. That worked. There we go. There's a little tiny one. Open him up and there he is. Okay. Now you just take scraps and that's all I've done. Try and get it to a squarish shape. A squarish. Not absolute, because you can always cut off. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut the excess off here. Like that. Turn it over and have a look on that side and cut that off as well. There you go. Okay. So we've got that diamond shape or squarish shape, and I'm going to fold it the other direction because I want a line in the middle where I can put my edges on. Now these are longer edges, I can tell, and you can tell by just looking at it. And I'm going to fold it directly into the middle like that. Give that a good press down. And I'm going to fold this end into the middle as well, like that. And I'm going to cut the bottom point off. And I'm also going to get my nails, and I'm just going to cut that there with my nail and cut that there with my nail, so I can fold it and it has a little edge. Let me just see what I've done. I've got to give it a bit more so it can reach these two, about there. So all you do is you bring up the bottom enough so that it reaches these two side bits. And that's all it is. Very, very simple to do. Okay. Now all I'm going to do is glue that down. Like that. And there's our little envelope. Okay. Now we're going to do exactly the same with our nails for the top. I'm going to give it, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch up top, and so that it folds down with a little bit of corner bit here and here. Now let me see if I got it right. It's not too bad. There we go. And that's all it is, that little envelope. Okay, there it is. And that's all you do. Should I make another one just to show you one more time? I'm going to make a small one. So we go, oh, that's got a cut in it. Let's try this one. Doesn't matter what size this is. It can be square, it can be rectangular. It doesn't really matter. It all is the same process. Got it like that. Now we're going to cut it down so it's all even. Like that. Now we're going to open it up and you can see the diamond. So you fold it the other way. Smaller diamond side. So we can get the middle. Now all we're going to do is get these long diamond sides. And we're going to fold it into the middle. So that they meet. Like that. And then the other one comes up as well. Like that. And we've got something like that. See? And they meet up in the middle. Just like that. Right. Now I'm going to use my fingernails again. I'm going to bring up the bottom one. Like that. And I'm going to trim that off just a tiny bit so it looks neat. I'm going to use my glue now just to do the two sides. Just these two sides so that it folds in the rest. And there's our envelope all glued down. That's the other side. And then we're going to use our nails again, give it a little crease line there, and fold that down. Just like that. And there's our tiny, tiny little envelope. Okay, they're pretty easy. Right, let's see. Now, I have also these offcuts, and I've just kept them. And I've put a hole through them. I'll show you on this one. Just a little hole, and you can use them as bookmarks. Now they're just offcuts from all the cardboard that I used to cut out some paper with. These are the edges left over, and I thought just put a hole in them. You could put some eyelet lace, some ribbon, some string, whatever you want to put through them, or leave them plain like that, or even put a brad in it. And I'm going to use them in these little journals too. See, they fit. May have to cut them down maybe a tiny bit. Now I've got this cardstock cut down to the right size of the albums or journals, and I've got some pockets there that you can use, and I've got some paper clips of all sorts, and I've just cut them down, so we'll use them. And I've got some off-cut paper here. Let me just see if I can show you. Just offcuts. Just some paper. Now this is very fine paper. It's not like this cardstock that's thick. So we're going to use them. We're going to use our bookmarks, our envelopes. Now I had been making these. And these are tags. Last time I couldn't remember what they were called. Now I remember. These are from offcuts as well, that I've just offcut. And that one's got cuddles on it. That one's beautiful. And that one's kisses. Right, so I thought we'd make a few more of them. Now all you do is you use your offcuts again. I'm going to take one as a template because they're the right size, I think, and if they ain't or aren't, we will fix them up again. So all I'm going to do is, you know what, I'm going to use some of this paper here because they're smaller and it's iridescent. Okay, so I'm just going to get the size of them. Need a pencil and you just get the size of it. Can't remember where it is there. If I turn it over, I'll probably get the right size of where it is. Okay, so it's about there. About that size. Okay. I am going to use my cutter. I'll just move them out of the way. And I'll show you how I did them. Very simple. Keep that. In actual fact, I have to transpose that onto there because I won't get the right height otherwise. Okay. I'm just looking at this. It doesn't look straight to me. Let me just see if it is straight. Let me just see the other side. It's late at night, so we really do get tired. Okay. So what I'm going to do is put that there and cut that a bit. Yes, that made a difference. It was just a little bit off. Okay. Now I'm going to bring out my tab and I'm going to show you how it works. Let's put this colour in it. Okay, so I'm going to put that in my tab. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to take it out and I'm going to show you what it looks like that. So it's one of those little tabs, how you know how you put it on the side of your book or on top of your file folder, something like that. Now I'm going to stick this up top. You can't see the glue. Where's the glue, Leanne? I think it's there. Terrible at night for eyesight. Right. Doesn't look too bad. So there's one of our little tiny, let me see, tags. That's it. I remembered it this time, everyone. I'm just going to round those edges off down the bottom. That one's alright. That one didn't turn out as great. Right. I'm just going to cut it a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, so there's our tag. Now I am going to just trim up these edges to make them a little bit more in line with the little tag, like that. And that's how I made my tags. Should I do one more? Okay. I wonder if this will fit on here, because I really do like this paper. Yeah, I think it will. I want to go there. And I'm going to go there. There. Or there. One of them. Okay, let's get our cutter again. Now you want it really accurate. Okay, and we'll come back this way. Okay, let me see what that looks like. That's not too bad. Okay, let's round off the edges. Okay, that's good. Now, there's our tag. Let's do another one. And there we go. So let's try and do a yellow one this time. I'm going to put it in there. There we go. There's my tab. Let's once again put some glue up top. Like that. Let's put our tab on. Like that. Let's cut up our edges a little bit so that they're not that wide. Like that. And there's our two tags. We've got our envelopes. I showed you how to do them. I showed you how to do the tags. The only other thing is I have this. I wanted to use this. Now this is an envelope. And I did want to use it. So I am going to place it here. And here. Right on the edge line. I'm going to trace it. Okay, make sure you keep it flat. Let me see. There we go. Alright, let's cut that out. I told you the good news last video, didn't I? That I became a grandmother on Friday, the 1st of June. And it was a little boy named Caleb. Sorry, what am I talking about? Jacob. J-A-K-U-B. My son and his wife called him Jacob, and he's adorable. He's got black jet hair like me. And he is absolutely adorable. I haven't seen him personally, but I have got so many pictures, and I have a film my husband made. He went over and took some presents, because they're not in hospital that long these days. She was in hospital just overnight, so it's remarkable how they just... And she was in a private hospital too. So, you know, it's not as if you weren't paying for it, because you were, and she possibly could have stayed there longer. And she did say she might have had to stay longer because She told my husband that baby had some on the borderline of jaundice, so. But he is adorable. Oh, it's adorable. Okay, so I folded that on all the lines. Now I assume that's the top, because it's more rounded. Like that. And then this will come over to here on that edge line there. Let me just see if I've got it right. Something like that, isn't it? Let me just see. Just put this back together and we'll see. Right, it goes up like that. Right, so I do have it right. Except this edge here, it's not straight. Okay, I think I've done it. There we go. And there's the lid. All the top of the envelope for it. So let's just glue that down. I think it probably goes that way. Let me see if that goes over there. Yeah, that might actually. That might go over there. No. You know what? I reckon they go all on the outside. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now this is sort of seized up now. Right, got it. That one there. So we're going to come out to the side and we're going to pull up the bottom. And we've got the top. Like that. So I think that turned out really well. And that just falls down like that. There we go. So we can make a few of them as well. But I think that's enough for today. We'll just put some stuff in one of these to show you. And we're going to take one paper. We're going to take one cardboard. It's a pretty looking one. It's got a tag there. Now see, we can put these in like that. The tag fits in there. Actually, they feel too big. So I'm going to use one of these, and that's too big as well. So what I'm going to do is cut it. There we go. And let's just chop the edges so they're round and they can like that. And we can put that in then. And it will sit okay like that. Now we can also put that in to hold it like that. So I've got the tag inside and we're holding it with the paper clip. Let's get another piece of paper, not that one because we already just put one in of that. Let's get this one. put it in. Right, let's get another cardboard one, and we've got, put it there, and we've got 2 tags there. Let's just see if these ones fit in this. I think it will. So we can put one in there. We've got an envelope we can put in there. Let's get one more paper, which is a camera. Let's put that in. And let's get another one of these. Cardboard. Got a beautiful paper clip up there. Let's get another one of our, what do you call them? You know what they are. I just can't think at the moment. It's late at night. I'm not used to doing videos at night, so my mind's wandering. So there's another tag we can put in there. Let's do one more paper, just this plain one here. And let's do one more beautiful bird. It's got a clip there. It's got some paper clips there. Let's see if our tag fits in there. And it does quite nicely. Now let's put an envelope under this paper clip here. Oh, it's a very, very tight one. But we'll try it. We'll get there in the end. There we go. And we've got the paper clip holding it down like that. Right, let me see how thick that is. I think that's thick enough. So what we'll do is we'll put it in our little folder, which is here. Put it under the elastic. Let me just see if I've got that right. I'm just going to hold it down like that. So we've got it in our little folder now, like that. Let me just see, this paper here looks like it's just pulling out. So it's this paper here. So I'm just going to pull that. And we've got some more paper here that's pulling out. And I don't think that was it. Don't think that was it. Oh my gosh, where is it? Here. Okay, so I've managed to pull it all out of shape. I'm going to pull that out just for a moment because I've managed to pull them out of shape. So I'm going to put them into shape so they're all pretty even. Now let's just see how we go. And this one's out of shape. Right. You really do have to be careful how you put them in because they can get a little bit out of shape. Okay. Let's put the very first one in that we took off. Okay. There we go. So now I've got them all in neatly. Sometimes you may have them Nope. There we go. And I'll tell you what, it's late at night, I am getting tired, and I pulled them all at different angles. Isn't that shocking? I should really put them back together properly out of the folder, and I'm going to, because I've absolutely stuffed it. Okay, here we go. Try again, Leanne. Get them all even. That's it. That's it. And off we go. Oops, the elastic came off. That's no good, is it? Okay, we're going to put it back on. Like that. We're going to put our paper in yet again. Going to leave it there halfway, and voila, there we go. So there's our little folder, a little album, whatever you want to call it. Got a tag there in that one. We can put some stuff in there. So all the paper's in there, and it's pretty, and we've got some little tags, and we need to put some envelopes in there. So I'm just going to find where we can put some envelopes. Right. I'm going to take some of these paper clips from this one, and I think on the first one here we can put an envelope. I'm just going to glue this one down. It hasn't been glued. Come on, glue. Come on. It's stuck. Boy, it doesn't take long for that to happen. Okay, I'm just going to use a needle I have over here. Now, let me see if this will work. Yep. Okay, there's our little envelope. I've just glued it down. And I am going to put it in the front here with a beautiful paper clip. At the beginning. Right, I'm going to have to lift that. And that's going to be hard to do because the paper is very fine, so I might leave that one and we'll put it on this one. Like that. Put our envelope underneath it. Like that. So there's our envelope. Yeah. Can you see that? Okay. Got a tag there. Oh, we've got 3 of those papers we must have put in. Don't know how that happened. We've got our little tag here that we put in. There. And I'm thinking on this side that we could put this envelope. But I'm thinking also, what's that there? Don't know what that is. How about we stick one of these in? How about this pretty one? Yep, that's very pretty. I'll trim it up later and we'll put it in there. And let's see if there's any more pockets I've got here. Tiny little pocket with a beautiful thing there and none there. Well, I really think that that's just about it. You can keep decorating them and keep decorating, which I will do. Now, there they are. I've got to finish off the next two. So here we go. I can put some ribbon or some eyelet lace in them. Anyway, I'll finish them off and I will show you them when I finish them. So until I see you next time.